Okay, next we are looking at number 9, Robert MacIntyre. This guy entered the week at 20 on the FedEx standings here going into the Tour Championship, and he is now sitting at ninth with an amazing performance at the BMW Championship. Um, just fallen two strokes back to Scotty Scheffler this past weekend. But yeah, that brought him up to ninth place there to crack the top 10 as the best top 10 golfer in the world, in my opinion, on the PGA Tour. Or just going based off this, you could put guys like DeChambeau, Rahm, Joaquin Neiman, guys like that in the top 10, but we're just going to focus on the PGA top 10 based on the FedEx Cup standings right now. So the ninth best golfer on the PGA Tour, Robert MacIntyre. Um, yeah, so he is 29 as well, from Scotland, and he actually just joined the tour last year. So if we kind of go back into this, he played two events and then got on the tour. He has played 76 events on the PGA Tour so far and has two PGA Tour wins with three international wins. So you got to think of, I would assume, the DP European World Tour. Three runners up, five top fives, and 16 top 10 finishes, clocking in around 16 million in 2 years of play here. So not bad. This guy is making a come up. His performance at the BMW Championship was very interesting. He started, I believe, 8 under at the first round, and finished 13 under, with Scotty just going on that tear there like he always does, that consistent golf. But yeah, this guy was, I really got to look at him this weekend. I've watched him before, but yeah, this weekend, obviously he was at the top, so I was watching a lot, and I enjoy watching Robert MacIntyre. A little bit of flair to him. He was there was this one putt he made where I believe a fan was chanting USA with the upcoming Ryder Cup, but he kind of drained a putt, pointed back at him, and told him to so that was an interesting one. And then kind of an animated golfer. He was a little frustrated on that Sunday with some drives and just going against Scotty. He was slamming his club, and but I like seeing that. Like, Scotty is pretty, collected, calm and cool, and yeah, it's whatever kind of play style you go with. Probably being collected and nice and calm and level is ideal, but it is fun to watch. Him shushing the crowd and getting a little animated and being passionate, what it comes down to. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how he plays going into the Tour Championship. I would like to see a top 10 here, carry that momentum. So yeah, looking at kind of some results. 22 events played this year. Missed cuts only 2. Runner up twice, top 10, and 20 out of 22 cuts made. So pretty interesting. Around 8 million so far this year. So definitely doing pretty good. And one more thing I wanted to point out here, if I am not mistaken, his driving distance is pretty crazy. Yeah, so strokes gained 16th. Pretty solid off the tee, 55th. I think he might have some trouble with like the long drive going into the rough, and then pretty average on the approach and putting. But his approach shots are what kind of defined him at the BMW Championship. He was sticking darts and Yeah, just very accurate, and then kind of fell apart a bit on Sunday. But let's look at his driving. So, driving distance. Oh, actually, not as far as I thought. Might be thinking of someone else, but 302, 95th on tour, pretty good. Yeah, some good stats here. Yeah, and then just looking at his results, um, some results from this year. So, yeah, kind of up and down for sure. If he starts a Thursday hot, he really takes it here. I remember the U.S. Open. Yeah, that was a good run, and then the BMW Championship. But he's kind of just not finding it as much as he'd like to. He is definitely looking to close off these wins. Would be huge. But golf is hard. I'm not saying I could do it. So yeah, this is a player I like to watch. Scotland, one of my top five, I'd say, of this top 10 here. I like watching him a lot from last weekend, and we'll see what he can do in the Tour Championship. I'm thinking perhaps I'd just say a safe top 10 from him would be nice to see, if he can carry that momentum and look for some revenge here. So yeah, it's also interesting to see he got cut from the Masters and the Genesis. So yeah, that is number 9, Robert MacIntyre.